Welcome to TradingMBI.com. This is John. This report is for the 26th, and as we approach Thanksgiving and we have holiday light, we saw that bump go through. Not a surprise though, because we had already seen the rising steel here, as well as cyan clearly under red, which shouldn't be a shock to anyone that we're right at the highs and pushing forward. Power move for the shakeout on the rise, and that's going to continue. We are doing positive extremes now, so we're likely to revisit this. Regardless, we're going to have a continued rise in the ABM yellow, which is just going to continue the spread between the 100% and 76 as a midpoint. Should we see any breakdown in that? We're starting to see a little bit of short rising here. But again, it's got to do a whole lot more than that to be of any significance. So, clean, as they say. And likewise, NQ. Cyan back underneath, strong cross of green, and that is why we had such a powerful move, because whenever those crosses at that particular point, coupled with the fact that you had steel crossing cyan at the same time, that's just one of those quad effects that we look for, because you have the orange crossing below as well, and all those happening at the exact same time usually create the strongest moves. When they're separated is where we have a little bit more of a diversion. You don't have everyone in agreement. Not the case at this point. Euro right down here at the baseline, retesting the dip below the red line. So all in all, pretty clean stuff. We're still in the same upper side of the range here for oil, which is suggesting that growth is still not a problem. And because of that, gold not going anywhere because there just isn't any inflationary pressure, despite the fact we have unlimited easy money. This bounce at the pre-market created a positive extreme, which has been refilled right up here at 31.32. So now we're developing a series of algo key points that fit right within where price has been motivated to. So that's helpful because it just really defines key points, and they're worth noting. We can see a full reset's taken place here with the rising red DOC. Normally with this dip below the red line, any pop here though should come back and revisit those lows that have already come in the pre-market. So that would be the expectation. Clean and simple. This was pretty decent volume though for the holiday. So as we get closer, I would expect the days ranges to get smaller on a tick chart here. Of course, time charts are going to reflect that as because they're just going to show whatever the bar is for that time. So not a bad range though when you think about it here. We're down at 32. We had a peak up at 45. That's very effective even for holiday to be able to have that kind of ATR. True range. So good stuff. If there was nothing yesterday to even really do it. I mean, we were up and just continued, so that was just pretty quiet. Nothing to post about that one. If there's something interesting, I will definitely get it up there. As always though, trade well. We'll talk again later.